We're kicking off our Tuesday with a pretty quiet satellite and radar scan for southern Wisconsin. Not too much going on right now. We're not going to stay that quiet for long. As we progress throughout the day, temperatures are going to be quite a bit cooler than average for this time of year. We're talking about another round of rain coming in this afternoon, and then a couple days stretch of some stronger winds continuing. Starting off with a look at those temperatures, right now we're right around those mid 40s, but as we continue throughout the day, we're going to reach our highs in the upper 40s and low 50s early on in the mid-morning hours. Then we've got some rainfall headed our way for the afternoon, and that's going to cool us back off. So we climb up through the upper 40s for the first half of the day, and then we're going immediately back down the other way, going back down to those lower 40s overnight. Winds starting off today are going to be right around 20 miles per hour for the afternoon. So we are looking at another gusty and breezy afternoon. And when you factor in that rain chance as well, that rain's really going to be blowing every which way. So definitely something to keep in mind for your Tuesday afternoon plans. Wind gusts will be even stronger, up to 30 miles per hour for today and Wednesday. Thursday, we do start to see those winds calm down just a little bit, but they're still going to be fairly strong. It's really not until Friday and the first half of the weekend that we really start to see those winds calm down quite a bit. Also, we have to talk about that wind direction with those stronger winds coming in from the northwest for the next couple of days. We're going to be talking about a stretch of even more days cooler than average for the middle of the week. Taking a look at our future track to see that rain chance, you can see that we're going to see quite a bit of sun for the first few hours of our day. But as we continue into mid-morning, start of our afternoon, that cloud cover comes back in and we start to see a few isolated showers as early as your lunch hour. At that same time, some more widespread rainfall is setting up along the western edge of the state, and that continues its way east, taking over most of southern Wisconsin by around 3 p.m., sticking around for those early evening hours. By around 8 o'clock, we're just talking about a few isolated showers. I'm not expecting a whole lot of this to make it to the ground at that point, but as we continue into those early hours of our Wednesday, we might start to see those become just a little bit more widespread as they continue their way off to the east. That being said, by the time that we wake up tomorrow, conditions are going to be nice and dry. Just talking about that cloud cover as we head into our Wednesday. Rainfall totals by the time we wake up tomorrow are looking pretty similar to what we saw with that rain yesterday evening. Right around 1/10 of an inch. Not as much of a chance to get above that because we aren't going to see as many pockets with some heavier rainfall possible. That rainfall is going to stay fairly light for all of us, but we could see a few isolated areas with closer to 2/10 of an inch of rain. Over these next couple of days, we do have that opportunity for some natural AC because we're going to be so cool. However, a couple of things are going to get in the way of that. For today, it's that rain chance. I've got that window closed. For Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be that breeziness. You don't want to let those strong winds into your home, but you could definitely have the window cracked at least a little bit to enjoy these nice temperatures in the low 50s. By Friday, though, we're making our way back up into the mid to upper 50s, back into the 60s for the weekend ahead. Stick with us. Jake and Dana have more news after the break.